You know how they say no news is good news? This isn't one of those times. I've just lobbed down the boat ramp. It's not a great sign. The wind's up a bit more than I thought. There's one boat out. I don't know what he's doing, but normally when there's no boats in the car park, it's normally some people know something I don't. But it's been like a month, so we're getting out. Let's do it. We're doing it anyway. We're on the water, folks. It's blowy, but it's pretty good to be honest. Like, it's not a bad day. You're not going to complain, are you? Like, hell. Look, it was low tide about half an hour ago, so we'll get that tide change. Now the aim is, I don't really have an aim, I'll be honest. To be honest, well, I haven't even been fishing for like a month. I had sick kids at home. I was sick. I was filming the TFI wildcard comp, which I won, so thank you very much, everybody. Then I was a week away snow camping. It's just seen so much happening, and I'm not gonna lie, the surf's been all right too, so fishing might have got sacrificed a little bit, but not anymore. We're back on. Plan of attack. I haven't got a huge window today. I think the wind's going to blow up worse later on, so I probably only want to do a couple of hours. I have zero plan of attack, but that's kind of a good thing. I've just chucked in everything I need. So in terms of what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a crack for a whiting. Tide works perfectly for that. It is winter here, so like it's, I don't know, the fishing sort of slows right now in the dead of winter. That's okay. I feel like you're not going to catch any fish leaving on the couch. What we'll now do, I'm going to try and find sort of water between 2 and 5 metres. Try and find a nice spot out of the wind if possible. Don't think I can hide from it today. Like I said, it's not awful, but it will get awful. Let's do it. So where I am, I don't normally fish, to be honest. I much prefer to fish about 20k that way. But just near me, like 800 metres from my joint's a boat ramp, so I went in there because I know I'm going to only have a short window today. And I'm just going to try some new ground. No love, no loss. I got out here, and like I said, I'm looking for 2 to 5 metre water, and I'm like, I can't see them. I've forgotten my sunnies, but I did get my boat sunnies. Have a look at these bad boys. The old speed dealers. By Jarvis Walker, of course. Well, I'm just roaming along looking like a psychopath. Sit tight. When you see me next, we're in the spot. So there's a couple of things about whiting fishing that you absolutely need to know. One, you need to use burley. Pellets is what I use. 2, get a bit of a burley trail happening. Get your rods out. If nothing happens in like 10, 15 minutes, pull anchor, move on. Don't hang around. Just running 2 different baits. Real little squid strips. That's what I'm trying to, squid strip. That's a tough one. Unique New York. Squid strips. Real little squid strips. And on the other 2 rods, I'm going to run some mussels. 4 rods all set up. Super light gear. They're real fun too when you're on light gear. I've had them in for about 5 minutes. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. If I don't get a hit, I'm just going to move. And it might be only as something as little as moving 50 metres that way. But I'll do it, and it's worth making the effort. These sunnies have just become a new part of my look, I think. It would kill me if I started sporting these around like a psycho. I'd be real fast though wherever I did go. I'd be like real speedy. Just looking at the tide charts too, we're actually sort of like at the bottom of the tide now. So you really want a running tide. It may be a bit quieter than I thought for the next sort of half hour, but that tide will change and hopefully, touch wood, we're on. We're on the move, folks. What's old Einstein's definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting change? Well, that's like staying in the one spot when looking for whiting. All rods in the water, second location. Good to give the burley container a bit of a shake. So my wind and tides aren't working amazing. E.g. I'm running out of the side of the boat as opposed to straight out the back, which would be ideal. When you take videos, you're like, I run 3 cameras, so you've got like all of them going at different times, you're on and off. You might take like, 80 videos in a session, and then you've got to like sort out and work out where they all work in the timeline. So integrally important that your time and date data settings and all that are on the GoPro are fine, because I haven't used them for a bit. The batteries went flat, and I just realized, so now those like, I've probably taken like, I don't know, maybe 8 videos so far, and they're all out of sync, so I've just had to recalibrate them all. This means nothing to you, but for me in the editing process is just going to be really annoying. Also, I'm probably just yammering because I'm not catching fish yet, and I need to catch some fish. No bite. Burley's on. The rods are in. How good's just being out here though? You should have seen it. Like, all the little girls at home were sick. Em was sick. I was sick. We were just like a house of germs. Getting out lately has been real tough. And then when I finally came good, or I probably wasn't even quite good yet, I went away snow camping for a week, which I've never done. Awesome experience. But the coolest thing that probably chewed up a fair bit of time was winning that TFI comp, like I said earlier. So stoked about that because there were some ripper videos in there. So that puts me into the comp with the big dogs next year, which is a chance at 70k. Won 5k for this one, 70k if we take out the next one. So watch this space. I might need you to vote for me. No, it might. I will need you to vote for me. I need your help. That's what I need. You wouldn't know it because the power of editing, but I'm on to my 4th move. Come on, fishies. Where are ya? First fish on the board. Although we don't even know what it is yet. Floodie, not what we're chasing. But I do love a floodie, so not bad. Not a bad little fella. It's not what we're targeting though. Come on. I can't sugarcoat it. The wind's got up. Oh, sorry, just thought there was a bite. The wind's got up, it's blowing west, current's going west. It means we're going opposite ways. It's just, things are falling apart. We've fished pretty hard. This is 6 moves I've made so far and nothing. I got that flatty, but that's not enough. That's not what we're here for. We weren't even here for flatties, guys. We're here for whiting, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen for us. I am going to stick it out a bit longer, and then I'm going to try and think of an alternative. I feel like I heard last week there were a few salmon smashing up along over closer to home. There is a spot I do like to go and have a crack at them. I might just flick a plastic around, see if we can have a bit of fun. I'd like to get someone smoking. That'd be cool. I've been really wanting to try smoking Australian salmon. Obviously, I did that video where we cooked up some on the beach, which they came down all right, but they reckon smoking it is primo. Can't vouch for that yet. Anyway, back to the whiting fishing. Update, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's not a good update. Not at all. First fish back in like a few weeks, and this is what I'm giving you. It's a tough life. I didn't mention that it was like 3 tuna videos since the last post that we have come up trumps because of the fact that, let's be honest, you either catch a big tuna or you don't catch anything. There's no bycatch in this game down here. Things aren't looking good, wind's up, fish are not biting. Like I said, it's not a great time of year to be fishing, but I've worked pretty hard. I think we're at 7 moves. 7 moves. I've even done like something I hate doing. I haven't really. There's like 3 or 4 boats that are real close to each other, but I don't like to buy into that. It's the same with surfing. A crowd brings a crowd. It might just be people just think that people know what they're on about, or see if they are on something. You don't want another vlog coming up on you. So I've pulled up near them, but when I say near them, I'm probably 400 meters from them. I'm sort of on the same lines and the same sort of ground, but I'm not going to jump in on them. I can't do it. But man, I've fished hard for nothing right now. I don't know what the next step is at this point. So the wind's got up too. This could be a bust. The first video back, I feel like I'm posting it because, well, I just wanted to post in a video and say thank you to everyone for voting for me in that film competition. But B, to say I'm getting out there, to show YouTube I still exist. I haven't dropped off the face of the planet. Although some people probably might like me to. You know how they say no news is good news? This isn't one of those times. No news is not good news, and it's looking like we're making a V-line straight for home. Like I said, the wind and the current are both going the same ways. Sorry, the wind and the current are going sort of opposite ways. Needs the rods go under the boat. Yeah, I knew I had a window. I thought I'd get it done. I didn't get it done. These glasses definitely aren't lucky. Probably could have told you that before I put them on. Now we definitely know. I'm really pushing it right now. I am just going alongside this old pier. You can get salmon along it. As a kid, I used to always spear it. So I've just got a lure, just a little silver lure basically, just hanging out the back and just going along here. It's on the way home. Why not? Gotta have a go, don't you? So this pier's decommissioned now, but it's always been under lock and key anyway. So like when we were younger, what we definitely didn't do was climb through the fence that was locked and walk the distance of the whole pier, jumping up that end and then spearfished all the way back, as opposed to swimming, spearfishing there and then having to come back past where you'd already been. Yeah, definitely didn't do that, but I guess it would be a great thing to do in theory. But no, you can't do it. You never could. Changing it up. I think that's all she wrote. I'm a bit sad to say it, to be honest. It's official. It's a bust. Ah! Fish way longer than I thought I would add for nothing. I got that little flatty, so hang around if you want to see my little ceviche recipe. What a crap fish. I had to put it up. I'm having to put this one up. Like, I also just wanted to say thanks for everyone voting for me. Watch this space, because we've got some big stuff coming up. Me and Kev, who's Kev's Surf Coast Anglers. We've got some big stuff coming up going into this BCF film competition. So with you guys' support, we can win that big 70K, the big dog. Pretty sad scene when you rock up at the cleaning table with your esky and you pull out one fish. Definitely not feeding the family tonight. Hey, you couldn't script this. The day's just full of disappointment, I guess you'd say. Now, when I do my ceviche, I normally like to use cucumber, chili, coriander, lime, lemon, red onion. That's good in it. Got home and there's nothing. Lucky, I've got a lemon tree. So if you've chasing a really red hot recipe for ceviche, this probably is a new video. If you're having a laugh, then this probably is. Lemon is our only ingredient. Couple that with a small amount of fish. Cut it into small pieces. Make sure you've got a clean esky lid. Chuck it in a container. Split your lemon. Oh, this is gonna be the best entree. I haven't eaten today, eh? Lid on. Oh. See, the lid doesn't get a good seal. Is there a hole in it? Yeah, there's a hole in it. Once that's completely coated in the lemon juice, I've probably have pepper, but we're raw dogging it. Can you say raw dogging it? Not sure. Give this like 10 minutes and I'm just gonna smash it because I'm that hungry. All right, ceviche's ready to go. Tell you what I didn't do. I definitely didn't have a massive bowl of pasta while I was waiting. Actually, I'll need that fork. So, you can see in this fish the colour changes. It's chemically cooked. When I say chemically, that's not the right word. It's cooked, I guess, in the acidity of the lemon, but it's physically cooked. I should know this. Anyway, long story short, it's cooked and it's real good too. I'm so hungry. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking around. Bloody appreciate ya. Hooroo.
Click on another one of these ones. Go on. You know you want to. Do it. That's right, I'm talking to you. Click one.